Here's what's interesting in Europe. The motivation behind personalization changes by region. So for example, in the UK and Ireland, personalization is really about defending margins. The market is dominated by OTAs, high labor costs, and price-sensitive guests. So personalization isn't about being fancy, it's about driving more direct bookings, making loyalty actually feel valuable, and obviously selling the right upsell to the right guest at the right time. If you're not activating guest data here, you're going to feel it straight in your P&L. Now jump over to the DACH region and the conversation changes quite a bit. Guests still want relevance, but they want it done with clear consent and they want to make sure that value's driven with the communications. They don't want any creepiness. So you got to make sure that you're dropping in that line about data privacy in your communications and that you're leaving that opt-in button pretty prominent for those guests. Now, if we look at Northern Europe, expectations are quite high from guests and the tolerance for friction is low. That means generic communications, they'll stand out immediately. Personalization here is tied closely to the brand and your credibility. And if you're a brand that guests have trusted enough to give their data, they expect you to deliver the right messages using that data. Now let's look at Southern Europe. Hoteliers, especially in resort destinations, can use personalization as a powerful in-stay revenue lever. Basically, it's how you drive experiences, it's how you increase on-property spend, it's how you maximize peak demand without discounting. It's all the same trend, it's just completely different drivers. Next up on the trends list are tech stacks. And here's why tech stacks are getting simpler for everyone. Unified tech stacks sound like a trend that should be driven by the IT department, but in Europe, they're actually being pushed by the operations team. So for example, in the UK and Ireland, we're seeing that teams are quite lean, in fact, really lean, and there's no appetite from our customers to juggle 5 different systems that don't talk to each other. In fact, unified tech stacks here mean less manual work, faster execution, and fewer things breaking at the worst possible moments.